You are in for a true treat. The wittiest, most intelligent content creator on YouTube. Always calm and polite. Here is the ineffable Muckster.
Hey, I just learned something. It makes no sense for me to talk unless I bring myself up on stage. But anyway, I saw something that our lovable president did, and I think it deserves a little bit of commentary. Of course, he does things every day that deserve some commentary, but I'm going to point this one out. Hey, nerdy. So he posted this, I guess, on that Untruth Social page. Let's see what it says.
To ICE, Border Patrol, law enforcement, and all U.S. military. As per my August 25, 2025 executive order, please be advised that from this point forward, anybody burning the American flag will be subject to 1 year in prison. You will be immediately arrested. Thank you for your attention to this matter.
Okay. So listen up, Donald, you fuckwad, because I know you watch me. There is so much that's wrong with this. First, let's start off with 8th grade civics. 3 branches of government: legislative, executive, judicial. You are only one of those branches. You do not write laws. You do not do the judging. And who the hell would write a law on a social post anyway? So, first of all, if somebody was going to make a law against flag burning, it would have to be Congress. And then the next thing that would happen is it would end up in the Supreme Court because they have already decided that flag burning is free speech. Another civics class. First Amendment, you insane son of a bitch. Religion, speech, press, assembly, and petition. It's right there. It's one of the first things that the founding fathers thought they needed to make sure was outlined as rights for all people in this country. And secondly, the first thing he puts up there is to ICE. Now ICE is supposed to be going after anything other than, immigration and the military. I'm going to throw a little word at you all, and you can look it up because I'm not going to explain it to you. Because I know if any MAGAs watch this, they're not going to know what it means. Posse comitatus, motherfuckers. Posse comitatus. Anyway, guess that's mostly what I had to say about that. I wish I could head down to Washington right now and stand outside the White House fence and burn a flag. Come at me, motherfucker. That's all I had. Anybody want to jump up? I'll give you a minute. Jose, can you see? I meant anybody that had something important.
Don't burn a flag at Lafayette Park. They'll get you for a fire hazard. But you're right, they won't get you for flag burning. Mother effers, that means they have carnal knowledge with moms. How you doing, Muck?
Okay.
All right. I can't see the view count. Oh, let me click over here on the YouTube part. Woohoo, 4. Rock on. That's 4 people that are going to be smarter than anybody else watching YouTube. Yeah, they want to do a commemorative coin, a $1 coin with both heads and tails being the image of Donald Trump.
Actually, I'm not sure if they're making it a commemorative or if they think they can make it as actual currency.
Well, commemorative and
illegal.
Yeah. Oh, it's perfectly legal. I say do it as soon as we perfectly can make it legal. Oh, by the way, to do a modern president on a currency coin, he has to be dead for 2 years. So let's do it as soon as possible. Legally possible. Yeah, for those of you who are spurging out when you watch this later, that would mean he has to die legally. Natural causes, or he trips over his tie, or Oh, did you hear that the extreme right's threatening Marjorie Taylor Greene?
Oh no, why?
Because she's pushing for the release of the Epstein files, and they don't want that. So I agree for 2 things that I saw on her today. One is she's not suicidal. Something happens to her. She's making it very clear she's happy and healthy and, wants to live her life out. So if something happens to her, remember, she's pushing for the Epstein files to be released. Also, now I disagree with her on why, but she's reminding us that the Republicans have the power to open the government right now. Right. It might take half an hour if they really wanted to do it. The reason it's kind of stuck is because the Senate has a rule that can be changed by the majority of the Senate that you need 60 votes. You don't need 60 votes. Not by law, by Senate rule, and Senate rules can be changed on the fly by the majority of the Senate. So if you really, really, really want to open up the government, not making some kind of political fodder, nuclear option and the filibuster. You can do it. All you got to do is gather the senators and vote on it. You don't need 60 votes to change the rule.
What I love is you got a Republican president, Republican House, Republican Senate, and they keep saying it's the Democrats' fault.
Yeah. The Democrats want to fully open it, including our health care. The Republicans really want to reopen it. They want the excuse for Trump to fire, not even Doge, fire so many government employees. He wants to make America weaker for, what's that guy's name in Russia? Putin. In hopes that Putin will teach him more about oligarchy, which we're halfway there now. Oh.
I saw some idiot comment. I'm pretty sure it was on your video.
No, I don't have any idea.
We should not be giving health care to illegal aliens. And it's like, you fucking moron, get your ass out of Fox TV. It's been illegal for years to give federal benefits to anybody who does not have a social security number, which an undocumented alien would not have. Hello, Wyatt.
That's true. If you got a tax ID number or social security number, you're documented. That's a good point. Yes, it has been illegal for a long time now. And while you're going this extra step to stop illegal aliens from getting medical benefits, you're also stopping every American citizen over 64. Every single. That's your mommy, that's your daddy, that's your uncle. Hell, in some of our cases, that's us. I'm still employed. They continue to believe the bullshit.
Yep.
I really wonder if they actually
matter what-
believe or they want us to believe it. I don't know.
You know what amazes me
Hmm.
is how often, I mean, go back to Trump's first term, how often he was like, always going to have something in 2 weeks. I'm going to have a much better health plan in 2 weeks. It'll do more. It'll cost the Americans less. I'm going to do this in 2 weeks. I'm going to do that in 2 weeks. You know, and
COVID will just
remember
go
after he lost to Biden, there was this whole thing about, oh, actually he won the election and he'll be coming back in on March 12th. And then it was like, oh, it's going to be, you know, June 3rd. Oh, and the same people just keep believing it, even though it's proved wrong so many times because they're a bunch of fucking morons.
That didn't stop with his first administration. That 2 weeks thing continued on the first 8-9 months of this one. People started ragging on about it, so he's reordering it soon, or 3 or 4 days. But yeah, that 2 weeks was part of his vocabulary when he didn't want to do something. Yeah, we'll see about that in 2 weeks. Kind of like, I'm sorry.
Well, no, I was going to say that and his famous thing of, I know more about this than the doctors, than the scientists, than the generals, whatever.
The fat generals. I'd like to see him challenge a fat general to a, I don't know, push-up contest.
And the beards. Beards are no good. Just ask U.S. Grant.
I wasn't aware, except for maybe special ops where they're trying to blend in with Taliban. I didn't know beards were back.
Yeah, I don't think so either, but they make a deal out of it. You know, they do that with everything. You got, you know, 6 transgender women playing sports in the NCAA. And it's like, oh, we've got to do something about that because that's right there is 6 out of 40,000, you know.
Can you highlight Wyatt's last chat?
No, I can't.
Okay. I said Trump should challenge one of these generals to a push-up contest. And Wyatt says the general will win hands down. Most push-ups are done with your hands down. Okay, that was fun. That was funny. That was funny. All right.
Uh-huh.
I can hear the audience laughing. All 5 of them. Hey, I come in and now you got 5. You only had 4 viewers. I came in. I raised your viewership by 20%.
Well,
by 25%. I'm sorry.
People are amused by rambling old fools, I guess.
Oh, yep. And now you got 2 of us up here. All right. Yeah. I know we're in your world here, but over in my world, all of you guys are fired. I saw the text exchange. I know you guys developed together. You collaborated. You're all behind that last one.
Wyatt, I don't know why you brought up Todd. He vowed never to come back. Oh, wait, no, that was Finkel's channel. Come on in, Todd. I like Banning.
I don't want to get in the middle of that, but I'm pretty sure he meant on the live streams. But well, okay, All
Well,
right.
he said here. He said back here. So I choose to
Okay.
take that as all encompassing, just so I can make fun of him.
All right. I glanced at a few moments of a For Public Safety production. Do you remember that part where Todd GS is yelling at the other Chris about meeting him at Fort Knox?
Yeah.
That sound bite is plugged in there to make it sound like he's saying that to Chris Ryder. What's with Chris Ryder and taking sound bites deliberately out of context? I see a habit here. I'm sorry, I don't mean to bring drama to your channel. Yeah,
No,
we're talking about
it's
Trump.
okay.
What?
Yeah, I'm open to about anything right now because there's a famous song, I forget who it was by, that says something along the lines of, I don't give a fuck.
First Sergeant Rushton, Detective, I can't remember his name, Lethal Weapon. Yeah, I don't give a fuck. And Sergeant Sprinkle.
Sergeant Sprinkle.
Yeah.
Haven't heard that name in a long time.
You heard it a few hours ago, you lying sack of Pennsylvanian, I don't know.
I do not know of what you speak.
That was clever. The little kids on the tanks and the boats. That was, yeah.
Coming soon to a YouTube channel near you. No Homo, the Sergeant Sprinkles story, produced by Kiln Time Productions and Associates. This is the story of little Finky, a boy with big dreams, questionable decisions, and a destiny no one saw coming. We'll talk to his teachers.
I don't really remember him.
His childhood best friend.
I don't really remember him well. I remember one year his stepfather paid a bunch of us to go to his birthday party.
His family.
I don't really remember him.
And a few total strangers who just happened to be there.
I don't really remember him.
Oh, sure, I remember Pinky. Sweet little girl.
From the discipline of the military to the brutality of the boxing ring. Through his several marriages, to the dazzling, confetti-filled revelation that changed everything. This is the unbelievable journey that led to one man's transformation, from Finky to Sergeant Sprinkles. A story that will amuse, amaze, and educate. It'll make you laugh. It might even make you cry. Coming soon.
3 guys in a little room, just a beat and a plan. Not much money, not much time, but we're doing the best we can. But we're doing the best we can.
It's a good thing we're doing this on your domain, because I would not allow that on my domain. Never.
Oh, so that's Sergeant Sprinkles.
Yeah. Gotta say, Sergeant Sprinkles looks good. From the neck down.
You know the picture of the guy crying?
Yeah, that was me. Or an AI.
Yeah. Yeah, because I put your picture and said made it cry, and it took your beard off.
I would cry if you took my beard off. Without the beard, I look like Mr. Bean, or so I've been told.
What's this?
Donald.
Oh.
One can hope.
Well,
of course, by which Christmas?
Yeah. If something happens December 8th, I'm giving them your name, Wyatt. This guy said it was going to happen. He had something to do with it.
Well, that'd be the anniversary of
burned the
John
flag.
Lennon. Yeah. Why December 8th? Do y'all know something I don't? Why specifically December 8th?
Only because I almost said December 7th, and I didn't want to tie it in with Pearl Harbor Day, so I added a day.
Okay. So instead you shit on the anniversary of John Lennon's martyrdom. Let's go December 9th.
Yeah, because that way you'd have 2 sad days in a row followed by a holiday.
Happy day. Oh, happy day.
Hey, Carrie.
So it's not Nibiru this year. I misspoke when I corrected other YouTubers. This year it's this interstellar object that's, I guess, on the other side of the sun from us right now, but it's near Mars. I guess for any minute now we're going to get pictures of this alien spacecraft.
Yeah. I was going to mention before when you said about Chris taking the audio of Todd threatening the other Chris. That's another thing I've seen. It seems like both Jeff and Chris have used the video of Todd saying he wanted to help the person kick their addiction to oxygen. So I'm not really sure who that was aimed at.
That, I believe that was a writer one. But if you break it down, if you like took it to criminal court, is this a threat? No, if you help him, that means he's making a decision to do it and you're giving him assistance. Okay, assisted self-aside is not legal, but it's not really a threat. It means you want to do something and he's helping you. And yeah, if you take the same approach to what he said to the other Chris, what he fully said is, please say yes. Tell me you'll meet me at Fort Knox, and we'll compare DD-214s. Is that comparing DD-214s as a threat? And then you can follow me. That means if you choose, you can make a willful act of following me because I'll be in a separate car. You can follow me to the pit where we can wrestle. Wrestling is.
There was more in there. There was more in there than that. Hey, Mrs. Reaper, because he was also, and I forget the exact words, and I'm not going to go and get the video, but it was like, "You want to take me on, motherfucker? I will take my 50% combat disability and go up against you any day."
And right, but I mean to break it down in details, compare DD-214s and wrestle.
Well, that was a separate part, though. That was something else.
Okay. All right. I guess there's more than one. Yeah. One thing I want to correct people on. GS has hours a day. Jeff has hours a day. Ruff has hours a day. There's just not enough hours in a day for me to watch everything. So someone accused me of, what was the term, sweeping? No, I don't have 39 hours a day to watch every hour of all these YouTube channels, even at two times speed. And at 2 times speed,
that's what I was accused of last night. Oh, are you sweeping for him? And I thought I know what you're saying, but I've never heard that term before. And apparently Carrie is tired of the stink bugs.
Yeah, we're getting a lot of them here too. Was it you that relayed the sweeping thing to me, or no, it wasn't you? Wait, Justin Muckster. No. Okay, so yeah, my source for the sweeping is somebody else. What's up with these stink bugs? And there's this other thing from Asia, kind of an ugly looking bug. Oh wait, I think I took a picture of it. Where's my chat GPT? All right. Counselor repo man. Sweet marijuana car title. When was it? I can't find it. The real ugly bug, and they come in swarms. Wow, I use ChatGPT a lot. Huh?
Volkswagen Beetle?
Yeah, no. Oh, wow, I use this a lot. You know, I keep making new threads. Bug identification, that's it. Oh, that's Carpenter bee. Wow, wow. Okay, wrong bug. Wow. Never mind, I'm not going to try and dig for it. God, okay. All right, yeah, us geezers, we don't know shit, so we use ChatGPT to answer questions. I took a picture of the bug, loaded up ChatGPT, says, what the hell is this? And it was some kind of an infestation, migratory bug from Asia. Spiders.
But Carrie, wouldn't the spiders eat the stink bugs?
I don't know. Maybe I think they're stinky. You know, those spiders you mix with dogs, the canine spider dog. One of them keeps trying to advise me in my comments, but I find it hard taking advice from someone who's documented as making threats of, what do they say on YouTube? Grape? Yeah. Those kind of spider dogs don't carry much credibility.
I hate all those YouTube euphemisms.
Grape? PDF?
On the live. Pew, pew, pew. I mean, that's something little kids do when they're playing Army. Pew, pew, you know?
Well, pew pew is also what Mr. Kerry was complaining about in Kentucky, the stink bug, because they're pew. When you crush them, pew. Oh, by the way, they're in New York, too. Mom was complaining, too. So it's New York, Virginia, and Kentucky. So I'm guessing it's everywhere. Somebody's getting smiles and kisses from Mrs. Reaper's True Soppy Network.
Yeah, she plays some good music over there.
No, I'm not familiar with the channel. I'll have to check it out. Oh, Mrs. Reaper. Okay. She's married to that guy with the sickle and the hood?
Yep.
Okay.
Grimmy.
Yeah, Grimmy. I met a guy today named Rip. I'm like, Rip, is that an abbreviation or is that an acronym? He says, neither. It's my name. Oh, how's it spelled? It's just R-I-P. Sorry, don't mean to offend. That's your given name. Yes, I'm Rip. Okay. Glad to meet you, Rip. That's an interesting name.
Seems like the kind of family that would name somebody Bubba.
Well, it could be, you know, when no one's looking, I lift one butt cheek out of the chair and I let one rip. But I didn't want to say that in front of Rip.
Carrie, why don't you go ahead and get Mrs. Reaper's channel and share it there? I mean, we got a whole six people in here. We might, get her over 100.
6. Woohoo! We're cooking now. All right. The 2 of them followed me in here because you had 4 when I came in. Oh wait, I was one of those 4. Yeah. So 2 followed me. Yeah. 3 of us are here because of me. So I put you on my TV and make it 7. Any other good news lately? Should we check out the handy dandy iPhone news app? Drum roll. Trump sending 300 California National Guard troops to Portland. How a missile strike unlocked a deal for peace in Gaza. Russia recruits Arab fighters with promises, then sends them to the Ukraine front lines. Any of these you want to discuss? What to know as the U.S. federal government shutdown enters its 5th day. The AI actor Tilly Millwood as Hollywood fuming. Yeah. I really don't know much about these stories. How about local? NBC4 Washington. Trump calls for Democratic AG candidate to drop out of race for resurfaced text. Well, Trump, it's not up to you. But he's talking about Virginia. I think the Virginia Democrats are taking care of it. We actually clean up our own, Trump. We don't let Epstein buddies become president.
So some MAGA head on Facebook the other day said Trump should fire Newsom.
You were saying something about 8th grade civics earlier. Oh, I don't know why this is in local news, but Kilmore Albrego Garcia will get hearing on if smuggling charges were illegally vindictive. That's cool. Oh, DC traffic cop yelled at a protesting crowd, "Don't bother calling 911." Okay, well, that's yeah. Reaper, you have an 81st sub now from Wyatt's Daily Roundup. I haven't seen Wyatt lately. Is he still live streaming?
Yeah, he goes up once in a while. He was just up yesterday. I don't know if he's been up since then. He spends a lot of time visiting hill pirates and some others. Here comes trouble.
Oh, there goes the neighborhood. Oh, I thought that was somebody else. How you doing, Mrs. Reaper?
It's Mrs. Reaper. She's come to say hello and thank everybody for subbing to her. I didn't come in for subs. I come in to see the Muckster.
All right.
Yeah, I wanted to
return
the compliment. He popped in yesterday, and I wanted to hit the like and see what your channel's about. I sub to it, so why not? I need to come in and see what you're doing. So yeah, hey, lovely to meet you, Finkel.
Thank you. Likewise.
Yeah.
I'm detecting an accent. Where's that from?
My accent?
Yeah.
I'm UK. I'm
Okay.
England, UK. I'm living in South Wales, but I'm from Manchester.
Oh, okay.
Okay, in the north. I'm a northerner.
Well,
I spend a lot of time with Americans.
I'm sorry?
I spend a lot of time with Americans on YouTube.
Oh, okay. Yeah. When I was a little one, I lived in near Ipswich in a place called Woodbridge, RAF, near Brandon, in Suffolk County.
All right.
I don't remember a lot, except we drove on the wrong side of the road and we ate a lot of fish and chips.
You can't beat a portion of fish and chips, especially at a seaside town. I'm in the middle of doing a video at the moment. I'm doing a new song, Muckster. So look out for my premiere later.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm changing direction. I don't know if you noticed, Muckster, because you only came in yesterday. But my channel's all about love, Finkel. I'm sloppy. I'm not like the Grim. I don't come for your soul. I come for your heart.
Oh, okay.
I want to fill your heart and dance the night away with you.
If you go to Mrs. Reaper or Northwood's channels, there's a chance you'll hear an Ariel song.
Oh, okay.
I put an Ariel song out this morning. Joy Sounds. I put a video out. Which one was it? Okay. It was one of his new ones. Shadows and Light. Very nice song. And it's all about the world. It's about all what's going on in the world and all the hate and everything that's happening. And it's about love and holding hands and being together and supporting each other. We don't want war, we want peace. We don't want borders, we want freedom.
Yeah.
So there you go, guys. That's my philosophy.
Glad to hear it. I'm glad to hear you interact with Ariel. He does a lot of music too. Of course, a lot of his music's meant to bully me, but you know, whatever his creative muse is.
Oh yeah.
He put one up. I think early this morning. That's the one that I saw. It was like, I forget if it's called Crack Pavement or something. It was a real pretty one.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Biscuits Groove. You haven't seen that name in a minute.
Right, I'm dropping, guys. I only popped in to say hello to everybody, but do pop in. I'm going live about 10:30, 25 to 11. Just pop in, say hello. You're welcome.
All right.
See what the channel's about and drop your links so I can sub to you.
All right.
Well, my channel's not about much of anything in particular except what's ever on my mind at the time.
Grim says you are a lovely guy, and I only like lovely people. He says you are a really lovely guy, and you're somebody I would like to know. So, Muckster, you're stuck with me. I'm going to get to know you.
I didn't realize Grim drank that much.
I won't say anything to him about his drinking habits.
I found you and I subscribed to you.
Oh, thank you, Finkel. Yeah, no, it's I've got plans for the channel, Muckster. I've got big plans for the channel, which is why I stick with AI and that. And no, not everybody, it's everybody's cup of tea, but done right, done with different styles, it can be a fun couple of hours without any copyright strikes and shit. We don't want it. I want a clean channel.
Yeah, I don't know how some channels get away with constantly playing regular songs.
No, me neither. Me neither, mate. Me neither. Anyway, I love you and leave you. Thank you for having me. I will pop in again sometime.
Thanks a lot for coming in.
Yeah.
Always a pleasure. Never a chore. Love you guys. Bye.
Yeah.
So Wyatt's channel was taken down?
So, where is it? Oh, there it is. Yeah. Yeah, Wyatt and Shiz do not get along whatsoever.
I kind of sort of got that last time he was on my panel. She started texting me furiously.
I always like that. I go way back to that time early in the days of us meeting Jerry Yuri. And
haven't heard that name in a minute.
yeah, had him up there the one time, and there was all these people going, why are they giving him a platform? Why are they giving him a platform? And it's like, fuck you, worry about your own channels, you know?
Want me to share Wyatt channel? I thought it got taken down. I mean, but, yeah.
No, he said his original one. He has a new one now.
Who's the most evil? I don't know if they're evil. I mean, a lot of stuff Shiz does that I disagree with, but I did love her updates on Wrangler. Of course, now that he's in jail, I don't watch her anymore. we took care of that. No need for Shiz anymore. I guess I could tune into her once in a while, but usually it's drama. Like, we've got enough of our own drama. Why do I want to watch her drama? It's all about my drama, damn it.
And I think she's been another example of whenever you have that group, those groups, that all they are is negative and going after people. Eventually they start going after each other. We've seen that a couple of times.
Oh yeah, is it true that Shiz and Hill Pirates are?
Yeah, they went separate ways quite a while ago.
Was it over that debt?
I'm not sure if that's where it started or not. I really don't know. It might have been, because
he had a big bill objection to Yuri's debt to Scotto. I don't think she's a fan of people not making clear on their debt, coming clean on their debts. I could be wrong, because I haven't followed any of that stuff. I just hear stuff peripherally.
The thing is, the little bit I know, it sounded like almost the same kind of thing, where somebody gave money as a gift, and then later on people were saying, well, I can't believe you didn't pay that back.
Oh, it was a gift. Oh, well, I don't know. One thing they're right. The Hill Pirates, the Chris Ruffs, when they call me not aware of the whole situation, they're right, because I just don't have the time of the day to watch these guys all the time.
Well,
yeah, I did hear that it was a loan, but instead of paying the person back, he was supposed to pay it forward. And I get it. I might have it wrong. And the one time I heard him talking about it, he was kind of angrily just addressing us like, I'll pay it forward when I get a job, when I'm out of debt, and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay. I hear he was pretty angry last night, too.
Yeah, I didn't watch much last night. And the only time I've watched Ruff at all was watching your video about Ruff. So I don't know very much at all about whatever he has to say. So
I did a review on him months ago. He was going to make some woman famous, and I still don't know her name. I've heard people reference him, like after a while GS was mad at him, and I'd heard people saying that JJ was going over there, but I only watched him when people said, "Oh, he's covering you." I'm like, "Oh, well, let's see what he has to say about me." And he got stuck on. It was an anti. Oh yeah, he covered the phone call with me and Ryder, and he was chugging along, and then he got stuck on my disagreeing with JJ. So I guess the JJ Ruff relationship is true. Yes, by the way, Ruff is JJ's bitch in that company they have. But he got stuck on that. He went on for like what seemed like half an hour longer, just bitching about my opinion of JJ. I'm like, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
I did see.
Sorry.
Because I guess it was last night that I checked his actual stream out because he was talking about you, and I saw that his little sycophants in chat. Their take on that whole JJ thing now is that JJ trolled you about having you arrested. And, you know, whenever you did the whole JJ news thing, and him and Kaiser were shitting their pants, and even before you put up the actual article about it, they were talking about accusing us of accusing him of like drug dealing and this and that, and then it had absolutely nothing to do with him. So obviously there was a guilty conscience there, and no, he was not fucking trolling. He actually did think that you had defamed him.
That was their way of coping with they couldn't get to me, I believe. Now, if this gets out there, if any JJ fans or former Fraud at Wrangler fans want to cover that up, you can delete your own comments. But I recently looked at the comments on the JJ memo that I put up that everyone reacted to. Those comments are still very clear that you guys fell for it 110%. If you want to erase that, you can go and delete your own comments now. Yep.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't take screenshots or anything. I don't give a F. I did a parody about Finkel being extradition. Oh, I remember that. That's right. Yeah.
I got a kick out of it too when Jeff was ranting about you and saying that, at least the comments are back now. I see he put the comments back and stuff like that. And I thought, I'm not even going to bother saying anything, but Finkel never messes. Finkel doesn't close. Remember that time where the comments, well, he was talking about chat. The chat was back. Because for a while there, you had a couple of them where it wouldn't do the comments. You didn't turn them off. It was a YouTube thing. And he couldn't see the original chat. You didn't tell it not to show it. It just wasn't there. Anybody who's been around for more than a month knows that YouTube has a lot of fucked up stuff. Right now, I can't watch YouTube videos on I forget. Chrome is what I always used. All of a sudden, I just can get audio, and it's.
You were having that problem a while ago, I guess. Okay. Okay, comments and chat, two different things. Comments, I don't know what the hell's going on. I remember one time Spider Dog made fun of me for being a coward and turning my comments off. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? I don't turn my comments off. And sure enough, that video, comments were off. I have no idea. I can't even turn them on. I have no idea why that is. The YouTube glitch. Or maybe I was afraid of Spider Dog. I'm afraid of Spider Dog.
I remember now, too, when that happened, you were sending to both channels, and the comments were active on Shadow.
Oh, right. The one channel had comments, and the other channel did. That's right. Thank you. I forgot that detail. But on chat, come on, Jeff, Alf, whatever we're calling you nowadays. When you do a live stream and it ends, right after it ends, you can't see the chat. And depending how long the stream was, like a 20-minute stream, a few hours later, you can see the chat. A 4-hour stream might take a day or two. It takes a while for, I don't know why, YouTube, I'll bet when we turn this off, if you check it half an hour later, you won't see the chat. But you check it again tomorrow, well, if you keep it under an hour, you'll see the chat sometime tomorrow. So he thinks I hid the chat for a while. Oh, that reminds me. Do you remember when you were streaming stuff to my channel, you're streaming stuff to your channel, and you were streaming stuff to another channel? I can't remember. But you said something, and he accused you of hiding it. And it was always on your channel. It wasn't there yesterday.
That was way back in the Izzy days, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was looking at the wrong channel.
Yeah, I make the top chat mistake pretty regularly still. Like, I'm not seeing my chat. Oh, wait. Oh.
I don't know why they even have that.
I think there's
Chat
really
live.
some of these live where they're doing news events. You get thousands of people watching, and hundreds of them are chatting. So you just can't. If you have the live chat on, it's just constantly scrolling in real motion. If you do the top chat, it just does the ones it thinks you're going to be interested in. I don't know why they do smaller channels. It doesn't make any sense.
There you go, folks. If you're having trouble keeping up with the chat, switch it over to top.
Of course, you're gonna on a small one like this, you're gonna miss chats.
Yeah, it's always funny. There's a couple people in Hill Pirates that I'll hear either someone will respond to them or Jeff will respond to them. And I'm like, I did not see their comment. And if I put on live chat, then I see them. I think Dirtbag was always one.
Something I learned with Hill Pirates and with Ruff, if you take the comments out of your view, they're actually showing the comments outside of the comments window. So it doesn't matter what setting you're on, it shows up on their live stream or StreamYard window or whatever. Of course, they go away.
My problem is, though, I got to go like this if I want to try to read them.
That's true. On the TV, I'm like, what the hell? I can't make that out. Which is weird because the TV is bigger. Yeah.
A lot of times what I do is I'll be watching and I'll also have it on my phone. And I'm looking at chat on my phone so I can lean back. I think my eyes are getting old.
Help me out with something. A day or two ago, Blue Durango.
I don't have any money.
Actually, it was a week ago, as you all know by now. And I'm not throwing GS under the bus. Everyone knows now is GS made a chat comment about a Blue Durango on a fence, and I'm reading it. And I really, at that point, have no idea what he's talking about until he gets a couple chats later. He starts talking about a certain property. I knew nothing about anybody's car. And Jeff's doubling down on, oh, you know all about it. I'm like, wow, no. GS and I are getting along, much to Muckster's disappointment and many other people who watch me disappointed.
Okay, he's not welcome here anymore.
We're not coordinating to get Ryder, forget about it. We're not scheming together to conspire against you. Jeff, we're not scheming together to conspire about you. Someone pointed out to me that GS did a clip, or someone gave me the clip of GS just kind of randomly saying a 4-digit number, and they kind of, I've explained this the other day, but old Jeff thinks that I'm conspiring with GS to find out where this guy, I don't give a crap where he lives. And just out of curiosity, well, what if we put that 4-digit number next to what seems like a street number, next to what sounds like a city name, next to what sounds like a state, and plug it into Google Maps? What happens? Oh, there's an actual place that matches up. Is that the place? I don't know. I don't care. But now Jeff has confirmed that is kind of like for public safety, complaining that we're doxing that there's allegedly a kid there, or I'm like, you told us.
I haven't watched it yet.
Uh-huh.
Well, first, before I go off there, yeah, Jeff seemed to get your thing all out of context of what exactly you were talking. And I left last night when he started saying that he thought you and Todd were going to get together and drive to his house. And I thought, okay. But, on the doxing doxing of Tiffany's kids. And by the way, let me just say, if anybody that cares is watching, when people say, Chris, you don't have kids, Chris, you don't have kids, as far as I'm concerned, a stepfather, that's their kids. It's the same as, I mean, you're going to say adopted kids aren't really your kids because they don't have the blood. But anyway,
the best father I ever had is my stepfather. He never adopted me. I never took on his last name. He married my mom. He was with my mom and he helped raise me. And he was, I consider him family. Well, he's deceased now. You know, yeah. I was his kid.
Well, I learned in a recent documentary that he used to pay kids to go to your birthday party. But what I was going to say is I haven't watched it yet. But somebody sent me a video, and I think it's from, I think they said like 2 years ago, where Chris said the kid's name on air and even mentioned the day of his birthday party. So all this stuff about other people doxing the kids, if that is true, like I said, I didn't watch the video, but if it's true, you know, Chris is worse than you for running his mouth and not thinking about what he's saying.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know if there's a kid or kids. I had no clue there were kids in their custody until he started bitching about someone allegedly sending a young underage prostitute to his house. Like, how can you do that with kids here? I'm like, I bet they didn't know you had kids there. I didn't know you had kids there. I love everybody. Well, we love biscuits and gravy. Oh, great, groovy. Okay, groovy. Yeah, don't know. Don't really. I don't know who this person is. I've seen him since way back in the Stone Vet days. In fact, they would call him Groovy, which used to confuse me because my early days AA nickname was Groovy. And
I think he took a break for a little while and just came back not long ago, if I remember correctly. But, you know, I get people mixed up all the time, too.
Like when he would be in the chat for Stone Vet, you know, I'd be putting around and just watching listening to on TV, and would say, "Hey, Groovy, how you doing?" I'm like, "How they know my nickname?" They weren't talking to me. It's not all about me.
I always remember way back in college, I was walking. I don't know. There's a 25% chance I was going to class. And I was walking by, and this one girl was standing, I think, right at the doorway of the dorm. And I said, "Hey, buddy, how you doing?" And she goes, "Why did you call me that?" And I said, "Well, I thought we were buddies." It freaked her out because her high school nickname was Buddy because of a character on a TV show. They always said she looked like that girl on that TV show. And so for a second she was like, well, that's like I was saying again, I think to Ariel no, I guess that was, were you there when I was talking about the misheard lyrics and that when I was walking by and that girl was singing "Who's Your Little Who's It?" and I joined in and she thought it was a song that her mother had made up, and it was like, how do you know that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. My story was that before I learned how to live life on life's terms and I took away the cope of the alcohol, I was angry all the time, miserable. Life was unfair, and I'd walk into a room where they're going to have a meeting and say, "Hey, how you doing?" I said, "Groovy." I was being sarcastic, but they thought I meant groovy. I was being facetious, groovy. So people started calling me Groovy, and you know, they say fake it till you make it. I did eventually become groovy, at least in my mind. Left SC got sad and boring. I haven't watched Stone Vet in a while.
Yeah, I don't watch it much anymore either. I tune in sometimes. You know, speaking of groovy, I was talking to somebody the other day. The word cool. Now, you know how slang changes. I mean, I hear I hear stuff now that the kids say today, and it's like, okay, I'm not quite sure what they mean. But isn't it cool? Cool has stayed and had the same connotation since, I don't know, the 40s or something, you know?
Mm. Well, it was real big when Happy Days, the sitcom, was on primetime TV. Because the Fonz was cool. He was cool.
But like groovy, you don't hear that a whole lot. Some people use it. It's still a pretty cool word. Remember all those Valley Girl slangs? I forget now what any of them were, but you don't hear them at all. Yeah, gag me with a spoon. Yeah, it's just funny how cool itself. It stayed and never changed what it meant.
Oh, okay, I got you. Yeah. Okay. I thought you were saying did change. I didn't. I don't know what the kids are saying now. No, it's been a few years now. Henry Winkler.
Yeah, Henry.
Which is odd. I've seen him in later movies and shows, and he's not the cool biker. He's kind of a geeky dweeby kind of guy. Angel gave him
Angel
a bag of chips. Oh, all that and a bag of chips. Was that a Valley Girl thing?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, because I used to think I was all that in a bag of chips. I didn't know it was a Valley Girl thing. Okay. Sometimes these things spread across subcultures.
Grody, I think, was Grody a Valley Girl thing? That's so Grody.
Grody, yeah. Haven't heard that in a while. Yeah. Can't believe I said Harry. What where you live, you probably deal with Harry and the Hendersons. The Sasquatch, Bigfoot. I don't know. Is Sasquatch cool?
That's right, Carrie. I think you were here and you probably saw the other videos anyhow, but I thought about you when I saw there was going to be a documentary out there. I figured you'd be interested.
Oh my God. Or oh my God. Who Janice from Friends, right? Oh my God.
Yeah. He's such a Baldwin. Okay, here's the thing. Here's the thing it's something I'll hear black people say in movies because of course I don't hang around with any black people.
Racist.
But like they'll say to someone like, "Oh yeah, that Denzel Washington looking motherfucker," and I always think, well, but isn't Denzel supposed to be good looking? What exactly is the, you know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I've never heard that expression. Yeah, I always thought, at least the chicks dug them. I mean,
Well, I mean, they'll say it like with you, they might say, "Oh, that Donald Trump looking motherfucker," or something.
Tom bitch. Oh. Who's can't believe I said where? What? Who? Yeah, who's can't believe I said
who's
where?
Harry Crumb? Okay.
Oh, is he talking to Tex?
Oh, yeah. I forgot that was a John Candy movie.
I like John Candy. He was funny. Is he still around? I haven't seen him in a while.
No, he died, and there's a documentary about him that was done by Tom Hanks' son called "I Like Me," where he talks to a bunch of people that knew John Candy and stuff. I want to see that.
Uncle Buck, was it?
Oh yeah, that was a good one. I love Clueless Angel. That was a good one.
Okay. Was that a TV series?
Slappy.
Skippy. Yeah, we used to use Skippy as an insult. What do you mean, Skippy? Hey, Skippy, for your information.
Slappy White was a old black comic.
Oh, okay.
Kind of the same era as like Red Fox and them.
Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. John Candy and Steve Martin.
Steve. Yep.
That was a funny show. Kind of a sad ending. I was like, oh, I got all depressed at the ending there. I hate Christmas.
Yes, I do know Muckster, as a matter of fact.
I know Muckster. I ate donuts with.
Yeah. If you knew Muckster like I know Muckster, oh, what a girl.
Where's Ariel? Where's Killing Time? Speaking of time, I'll probably dump you in about 20 minutes if I'm still here that long.
Football game should be over. So where the hell is Ariel? Killing Time went south. They're out of contact.
Oh, okay. They don't get the internet down there.
No. Well, they're going down to smuggle illegal Puerto Ricans into the country.
All right. Isn't that guy? I'm confused. Some guy got picked for the halftime show at the Super Bowl.
Bad Bunny.
He's Puerto Rican.
I don't know if he's Puerto Rican. He's American. He's American. He's either Puerto Rican or Cuban. I'm not sure.
So what's this crap
He's
about
Hispanic.
ICE?
Oh, that's just Trump's Secret Service. Well, I shouldn't say Secret Service. That's really secret police. Thinking they could. Well, like I heard someone making a comment. Well, I think it was on. It might have been the part of SNL. I forget. But anyway, yeah, it was the SNL news. Was said, yeah, ICE is going to be there to arrest all those farm workers that can afford Super Bowl tickets.
Yeah. I read something today where Trump's going to do a $10 billion bailout of the of agriculture. I'm like, you're talking about the corporate farms, aren't you? Yeah. I thought he was Puerto Rican, which makes him a U.S. citizen. So I'm like, why would ICE be in there be a threat? They're not going to deport a Puerto Rican, are they?
Well, I knew he was a citizen anyway. I couldn't remember what his, but yeah. Well, remember when in Trump's first term, when he went to Puerto Rico after the hurricane, and he said he was going to meet with the president of Puerto Rico.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
He didn't realize he was still in America.
Which is part of the problem. The rest of the country doesn't treat Puerto Rico like it's America, and therefore they're treated like second-class citizens or foreigners.
Yeah.
I say either give them statehood or give them independence. This is crap, I think. Don't send ICE after them because they're singing at the Super Bowl.
Yeah, the old paper towel thing.
Oh, and then the next hurricane season, he was amazed at how a Texas-ravaged hurricane flooding area had dried up. You guys did a good job drying this up. It's an arid climate. The water does dry up.
He's just, that's the thing that's amazing, that he's been elected twice and has all those supporters, because he's just so out of touch.
Yeah.
Well, he thought that was a cool thing to stand there throwing those paper towels at people. It's like.
Sadly, there's a lot of Americans who want us to be fascist. I'm amazed at the stories of how many Americans wanted fascism in the 30s before Pearl Harbor was bombed.
Yeah.
They had day camps and they had rallies, and I think someone once told me about a third of the U.S. Congress were trying to push us towards fascism.
There's an old saying, I don't know who it was, that one of the earlier philosopher type guy said the most efficient form of government is a benevolent dictatorship, which, if you think about it, is true. The trouble is, how long does it stay benevolent? Even if that guy you put in there is a good guy, he's going to die eventually, and that's when you get the next guy that.
Yeah. Who said that democracy's the worst form of government, except for all the others?
Yeah. I think that was
Churchill.
well, I'm not sure now. Well, I was thinking Tocqueville, but maybe okay. Could be Churchill or one of them. Yeah. I used to know shit.
I used to know shit too. I divorced her. Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, according to that documentary I saw, that seems very reliable. You've been married 3 times.
I like Mrs. Plum. I can't believe she doesn't remember me.
My favorite was Mama Finkel. I don't really remember him. Yeah.
To snap us out of the road to fascism if we're not already there. I think we're already there. I mean, yeah, there's some protests in Chicago and Portland, but not the way you'd think the American people would stand up against fascism. I think we're there. I think we've passed the tipping point. We still have enough remnants of democracy that we haven't noticed it yet, but it's gone.
My hope is if the walking Cheeto goes away, that there's nobody. I don't understand what he has. You know, that people, want to believe him and follow him and stuff. And like if he would disappear today, and I don't care about the YouTube words, I just don't want the Secret Service visiting my house. If something would happen to him today, I don't think J.D. Vance would have the same kind of power.
I think his charisma in the first administration, the charisma was his wealth. People didn't realize how corruptly he got into his wealth. This time around, I really don't think he has any charisma. I think everyone sees him as stupid, mouthy piece of crap. The same with J.D. Vance. Neither of them have charisma, but now they have people in the background pulling the strings. The Stephen Millers, the Heritage Foundation, the people that did the 2025 bullshit, the House Freedom Caucus. It's amazing. The House Freedom Caucus, the building that they use just off Capitol Hill is formerly the American Bund building. What's American Bund? That was American friendship in German by the wannabe fascists of the 30s. And I'm like, this is fucking mind-blowing. That's where the real power. It's not Trump. It's not Vance. It's the people pulling them. The real shadow government. It's funny. Everything with Biden and Obama, they're actually doing. I'm sorry, I interrupted you there.
Well, no. Well, the thing is, they're pulling. I swear, Trump doesn't know what he's signing most of the time. They just hand him those executive orders and stuff. But still, though, if he went, those same people would still be there with Vance. Yeah. But I don't think Vance would keep that same kind of grip on all those MAGA heads. He just isn't the same, whatever it is Trump has, he doesn't have it.
I hope you're right. I don't think you're right, but I hope you're right, because I don't believe Trump's got 3 more years of life in him. That man is falling apart more than they said Biden was. But you're right about he doesn't know what he's signing, because literally when he has the signing ceremonies, guy come in with a couple of executive orders. He says, "What's this one?" And the guy explained to him, he says, "What does that mean?" And the guy explained to him, like, "Yeah, that sounds like a good idea," and he'll sign it. He had no idea of its development. What the hell? Tell me about auto pens. This guy has no clue what these executive orders and these green books are.
Well, he thought the Declaration of Independence was a message of peace and love. So,
well, love, yeah. All men are created equal. Mm-hmm. Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, you did a funny video on that, didn't you?
yeah. Well, I just did a short showing him. Yeah.
Dr. Grinder will be the undoing of Moses, Mike, and Shady Couch. Oh, okay. Is that Mike Johnson and J.D. Vance?
Oh yeah, I couldn't remember who the couch guy was. That's right.
Oh yeah. J.D. Vance of the couch. What's her name? Christy Nome, who can't go with a potty, and her dog. Did you see the video? She in Chicago, she went to, or near Chicago, she went to a municipal building to use the restroom. They wouldn't let her in. And she literally, she's walking away. She's walking like she's got a stick up her butt.
Well, that's something I was wondering about ICE. Could the Super Bowl deny them entrance?
A municipal building near Chicago did. Of course, she's got the ICE agents all around her. No, you can't go bathroom here. Use a fire hydrant, you dumb bitch.
That was another thing that I think it might even have been that. What's the name of the Speaker of the House again?
Mike Johnson.
Yeah, I forget if I'm not sure, but I think he was one of them that was complaining about Bad Bunny and saying, we got plenty of American performers.
There is one vote shy to have the House of Representatives release the Epstein files that they have. One vote shy. We have a new member of Congress elected. Mike Johnson put Congress on a break to avoid swearing her in, because she ran on she wants the Epstein files released. Like, come on now, which party's for the pedophiles? Come on, it's pretty obvious.
Yeah, on that Super Bowl thing, if Kid Rock was whatever, French, German, something, and they wanted him to do the Super Bowl, all those MAGA people go, oh, good choice. Because, of course, he's a Trump lover,
Yeah. He also likes Bud Light.
That's how it was like when people complain about celebrities, if someone like, say, George Clooney makes a comment about politics. Oh, actors have no place. Why are they even talking? They should. It's like, well, they are also people and they are Americans. Yeah. But on the other hand, they love if someone like Kid Rock or Clint Eastwood or somebody like that says something. All of a sudden, that's a performer that should have their voice heard.
Yeah. NFL made their decision, and they're sticking with it. Unlike ABC made their decision. And come on back, Jimmy. Come on, we're losing too many subscribers. Come on back, Jimmy. Just go woke, go broke. Yeah. No, the Fire Kim will go broke.
I think if people would have just been saying boycott ABC, they'd have ignored it because they'd say, oh, they're going to watch our shows anyhow. But when
Yeah.
it was unsubscribed to Disney, it was like,
Hulu.
uh-oh. Yep.
Yeah, I didn't realize ABC owns Hulu, but Disney Plus and Hulu's their cash cow. Like, whoa. I was about to unsubscribe, but Hulu's how I watch MSNBC. I'm like, if I get rid of Hulu, how am I going to watch that? And then I waited another day, and Jimmy was back. I'm like, okay, I don't have to boycott now. I really, I keep procrastinating. I keep hitting snooze on my alarm. I really should be going. It has been a pleasure being in your space.
Hey,
y'all got fired.
The pleasure was all yours.
Yeah, I knew that was coming. All right. And watch, boys and girls, as soon as I leave, he'll say, I thought he'd never leave. Have a good night, everyone.
And don't come back. Ha! Fooled you. Yep. So I think that's it for me too, folks, for now. Thanks for stopping in and listening. Make sure, if you haven't seen it, look for the documentary announcement. There's a short on my channel, and there's also a video. It's the same video on the Shadow Finkel channel. So watch one or the others. It looks like it's going to be a very exciting documentary. And Mrs. Reaper, I didn't realize you were still here, but adios, folks, as they say in France.
And that's the way it is.
Well, that was disappointing.